Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 22nd episode of the White Collar Players Immersive mod series for Fallout 4. We are truly excited to show you the exciting new changes these items introduce to the Commonwealth. Thank you all so much for being here today, and we know we've kept you waiting long enough, so without further ado, please sit back and relax while we start the show. Perhaps one of the most impressive and fun scientific advancements for power armor came in the form of jetpacks. In the original iterations of this jet-powered flight system, the thrusters provided a bit too much acceleration, resulting in a faster liftoff speed but a reduced maximum height gain and an increased rate of fuel consumption. A later version of this system, known as Improved Jetpack Flight Model by Sublight 123, tweaks the propulsion system to provide a more appropriate form of flying, as opposed to a sort of rocket-powered jump. With Sublight's new system, jetpacks propel the wearer further, higher, and for a longer amount of time. However, the drawback is a much slower flight speed. Truly a fantastic adjustment to jetpack-powered flight by Sublight, and we will gladly be using this modified system in our adventures. The guards of the wall at Diamond City tell stories about creepy encounters with feral ghouls while patrolling at night. At first look, the ferals that roam the Boston ruins are certainly spooky, but looking a little closer reveals that they have remarkably similar appearances and similar tattered clothes. More feral ghouls by Oynlen will really get the guards of the Green Jewel talking. Now, ferals can be both young and old, armored or plain clothed, and they will even be in various states of decay. With 87 different variations of feral ghouls, this change means more diverse and interesting encounters with ferals, and quite simply, these engagements will feel less repetitive and more unique, as the story of each ghoul can be interpreted from their appearance. Oynlen's creation, while making the Commonwealth a bit creepier, certainly makes it feel more human, and for that reason earns our recommendation. Previously in this series, we have covered Commonwealth Buffet. However, since then, it has been updated many times and includes tons of new items and tweaks to cooking, which we feel warrants an updated review. The current version of Commonwealth Buffet, created by our friend WarMocK, is in its final form for a while and contains over 100 brand new items with custom models and textures. Recipes for cooking all of these various items can be found by exploring the wastes. We don't want to spoil these locations for you, however, if you are interested, you can read about it on the mod page, which we have linked in the description. In general, all of these items can be broken up into tiers, which are laid out as follows. Tier 0 contains cooking bases, such as oil, marinade, Brahmin milk, etc. These can be obtained and created relatively simply. Brahmin milk can be collected from Brahmin milk barrels in your settlement, which collects milk at a rate dependent on how many Brahmin are in the settlement. Tier 1 consists of cheap, readily craftable items that provide light health restoration. Tier 2 items offer quick HP or AP restoration, but in smaller amounts. As a contrast, Tier 3 foods are hearty meals that provide some special effects and more HP regeneration at a slower pace. Tier 4 contains items that have made their way to the Commonwealth all the way from the Mojave, and other miscellaneous aid items. In addition to food, beverages have also been slightly altered. Alcohol now very minorly removes radiation damage, and beer minorly quenches thirst. New alcoholic beverages can now be crafted at the brewery station, which is buildable at settlements. To compensate for all of the new items Commonwealth Buffet adds, some vanilla food and aid items have been tweaked to balance well with the new introductions. One final hidden gem from WarMocK in this mod is the Replace Psycho Mesh to make it more in line with the actual lore for the Chem. A mod of truly impressive size and quality, Commonwealth Buffet by WarMocK is a fantastic overhaul of consumables for Fallout 4, and the amount of detail put into this creation makes it one of our favorite additions to the game. As we close out our show, we want to once again say thank you for joining us, and we sincerely hope you found something useful for your game. Please remember to leave an endorsement for any mod that you download and enjoy. These authors deserve a lot of praise for all the time and energy they put into these works. We apologize for the delay in content production, but rest assured we are continuing to work on mod projects and new videos for you all. Our next video will be another episode of the Immersive mod series for Fallout New Vegas, so if you don't want to miss that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We also post updates to Twitter, so follow us there if you want to see more about mod projects we work on and other fun behind the scenes stuff or early previews. Thank you all so much for watching, and we hope you join us next time for Immersive Mods in Fallout New Vegas.